Hi, Claudia here. Today we're gonna make this beautiful file folder album. I think I'm gonna do it in two parts because it has a lot of pockets and a lot of things, and we want to do it the right way. So we're gonna start with the construction of the album. And as you can see, you can put pictures, you have space for journaling, you can add more tags. It has a big tag here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Those are big tags. Okay. And obviously you can put there with whatever you want. It's not, oops, it's not just for journaling, but you can add pictures, and it has some flips. It has this cute corner tuck. So this is what we are gonna do today. Let's start it with the construction of the book. Okay, so the size, you can pick the size that you want it. Mine is going to be 6 by 8. Okay, and for this one I call it file folder because this is what it is. Those are file folders. Okay, and so what I did was I used the natural fold from the file. I mark on 6 and I score, and I have my first and my second. And as you can see, I already put some marks indicate what this side is, because you will see how the construction goes and you will understand. And I have 2 single pieces, 6 by 8, and this is going to be the front and the back. Okay, so as I said, I got the file. This is a normal size. This is 9.5, and I score on 6 in each side, even though one is bigger than the other. But you will see, like here, in this case, I took away the shape of the folder, but I decided I like that shape, and for this one we're gonna keep it. And so we will need 2 single pages for the front and the back, and I'm using here, let me see, how many do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that means we're gonna have 7 big pockets and 9 small pockets, and those are the ones that come between the page. Okay, and if you like it, we can add a couple of pages, because we can do a signature here, and so we can have a photo album and a space for journaling. Okay, so as you can see, I already fold all my file folders, so I can show a little bit the process. And I have them marked by number 1, and I will tell you why. Because even though this is going to be a Christmas one, I want to use here a very generic background, to break a little bit all the Christmas stuff. Okay, only here you will have it. And so I mark it 1 and 1, and it's marked at front, so I know that this one is going to be attached here. So let's start with the fun part. Let me get, sorry my hand is on the way, but I'm gonna need some of this and I'm gonna lay it there. So let's start by putting the glue around. And you want to be very careful not to short too much your pocket, but you want to be sure that you put the glue on the right side. And to get the pocket, what we're gonna do is we're gonna flat it out, and we are going to check that they are in the right spot. And so now I'm going to put some of my clips here. So this one is gonna glue the way that we want it. This is a very easy project, but it takes time. Okay, but the result is amazing, so I just love it. So here I have marked number 2, and here is my number 2. So let's put glue. And oops, no, you get back there. And with the second page, I'm gonna stop, right? I'm gonna glue the rest, and I'm going to come back. So that way it's not going to be too long for you, because I already show you how to glue it together and where. Okay, and I really want the glue to dry. Okay, so I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I haven't finished because I want to show you a mistake that I made. So the idea for me to cut this before doing the book is that this is supposed to be the background for this part. So that means this one should be inside. And I totally forgot, but don't worry. Remember, this is handmade. There are no mistakes, just opportunity to do different things. So now I'm going to add this one here and glue the book again. Okay, so we cannot glue the pockets to make the book before we add the inside, because it's the inside, Claudia. So I'm so sorry for that. I'm gonna fix it and I'll be back with you. Okay, I want to show you how it's supposed to look before you start to adding or to attach your pocket one to another. So I'm gonna just do this one to show you, because like I said, I don't want you to have to undo how how I have to, and it's easier when you do it the right way the first time. Don't forget the glue is gonna disappear when it's dry. So I have 1 and 2. So this is going to be my next pocket. Oops, upside down. So those are the one that I glue, and I have to detach to put the inside and close it again. So now this one is going to be glued here. And as you see, before you close those pockets, you have to have the background here. Okay, so I'm gonna finish and be back. Show you one more thing that I should say at the beginning. So like I said, I have the background for the inside, right? But before we start to attach, we want to have the shape of the cover here. And it's very easy to do. What I did was I just lay down my paper on the back, I trace, and I cut. And this one is gonna be added after, so there is no problem with this one. But before we attach one to the other, we want to be able to have the opportunity to do the shape, okay? To trace the shape so we can have all the pieces cut out before we attach page to page, okay? Okay, we have all the pages attached. Okay. And now we are going to close the big pocket. These are gonna be our big pocket from here, the ones that are here. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna close them, and then we're gonna move over. Let's see. You know, try to go as straight as you can. You know, I'm not very straight, so. But the fact that I want you to be straight is just because the little glue that you move away from the bottom of the size, that is gonna give you the size of your pocket. Okay, oops, look at that. I bet you can do better than this. Okay, I think that is a little bit too much glue, but it's there, and I'm going to close. Oops. Okay, so I have to do the same with all of them. So an advice from me, you saw, look at that, that is a lot of glue. Let me see if I can get a piece of paper here. And the only problem is not because it's gonna show or anything, it's just if it goes inside, it's gonna smaller your pocket. Okay, and that is the only problem. So I'm gonna close those pockets and I'll be back. Okay, so while this is drying, these are the pages, we're gonna cover the inside of the cover. So because the inside is going to have this pocket, we don't need to cover the whole page. So I measure each size, and I should be able to cover. I just need to mark the height. I'm gonna cut both of them at the same height because, and this one doesn't need any shape or anything because as you can see the cover is very flat. Okay, so one is going to be in this side and one is gonna be in the other side like this, because this is the inside of the book. So let's glue it, and I'm gonna show you, I totally forgot to show you the collection that I'm using. It is an old one, is from Graphic 45. They have beautiful paper, I love it. And I'm using it because I have it, and I'm trying to use all my papers because it's so easy to go out and find more paper, but I really have too much and I want to use it. And you can use any paper. If you have digital, you can use digitals, because let me show you one thing. Okay, so those two are ready. This one is a digital, so I think there are two different digitals here, but I didn't care because it's Christmas. They match. Oops, look what I did. Okay, let me fix it. They match perfectly, you know, it's Christmas. Christmas is Christmas. There is nothing that you can do to affect the season. So you see, this is a digital and it goes perfectly. Is I think it's fantastic. And it's paper. That's what I mean. When I said it's digital, it's copy paper. That's what I meant. That's what I should say. Let me show you. What is the cover of this, if I have it here? So this is the collection that I'm using, and it's called Letters to Santa. And it's a beautiful collection. And what I like from them is they have 3 pages of each. Oops, you're flying. Of each one. So the good thing is you can finish your book with one package. There is another brand that I love it. There is Stamperia. I love it, but it is 1 page of each, and it's a double-side page. So when you try to use one, it's like you want to cry because you cannot use the other one. So like here, you see, and so I can show you that this and this is the same page, and this one, no, it's not this one, is this one here. Those two, this one is the same. So that's what I like it. You can use the same paper, one in front, one in the back, and you will have a beautiful album. Okay, so I think this is dry. Let's take a look. Okay, you see, now we are going to attach. Oh, this is what I meant when I said you don't have to cover the whole page, because this one is going to be here, so you don't need to cover the whole page. Okay, so let's attach the cover here. Ooh. You know, I was so excited when I found that bottle because it's very easy to squeeze. It's you don't have to make too much pressure, but the I don't know what to call the tip on the top is too big. So when you trying to put some glue, it's not just some, it's a lot of glue. And it doesn't make me very happy. It's good for my hands, but okay, so we're gonna let it dry. Gonna clean it up here, and we're gonna touch this one. So let's see if I can put less glue. I don't know how. Oops. Oh my goodness, Claudia. And let's make sure that I did it the right way. And let me put it down. Okay, I think that will be all for today. I'm going to go back for the second part with the decoration with the pockets. Okay, and I really would like to see if I can. I think I will be able to add journal pages, not in all of them because it's going to be too thick, but maybe a couple here and there. Okay, so this is the first part for the video for this lovely file album that you can do very easily, and you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Okay, so see you for the next part. Bye bye. Thank you for keeping me company. You know, I really, really appreciate that. It made me feel like I'm not working alone. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye bye.